The story you know, the lesson you don't. This is PR Lessons from History your business can't ignore. The object was ordinary. That was the genius. It wasn't a flag. It wasn't a weapon. It wasn't a speech. It was salt. One of the most common things on earth became one of the most powerful stories in history because the right symbol can do something words alone cannot. It can take a complicated injustice, make it visible, and give people a story they can see, repeat, and join. My name is Todd and I'm the storytelling guy. Today, we're exploring why some messages only become powerful when they become visible. Mahatma Gandhi was an Indian lawyer, activist, and a leader of the movement for Indian independence from British colonial rule. He was a central voice of a movement known for turning nonviolent resistance into a moral and political force. In 1930, millions of Indians wanted independence, and one law controlled something so basic it touched every household: salt. Indians were restricted from producing their own salt and forced to buy it from the British. Think about that. A foreign power was controlling access to something common and essential, and that is exactly why Gandhi chose it. He understood that salt was more than salt. It was the perfect symbol of a much larger story, a story about control, about power, about dignity, and the daily reality of colonial rule. So Gandhi walked hundreds of miles to the Arabian Sea. He started with 78 volunteers, just 78 people willing to walk with him toward an act of deliberate defiance. But the march grew attention as it moved from village to village. More people watched, more people joined, the press followed, and when Gandhi finally reached the shore, he bent down and lifted a small lump of natural salt from the water's edge. A simple act, but that act carried an enormous message. It turned a complicated political issue into something every person could understand. It showed people what resistance looked like. It gave the press an image, it gave the public a symbol, and it made the injustice impossible to ignore. In business, leaders often rely too heavily on statements. We believe in innovation, we care about customers, we support our people. But audiences are skeptical of words that are not connected to visible action. The strongest communication happens when a company can point to a decision and say, "This is what we mean, and this is the proof." So here's the lesson. A story becomes stronger when it has a symbol people can see. Because words explain, but actions prove. And symbolic actions can travel further than statements because they give people something to remember. So if you want your audience to believe the message, do not just say it, show it. In the next episode, we explore Alfred Hitchcock, a filmmaker who mastered suspense by understanding that attention is built through timing, tension, and what the audience does not yet know.